This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of Welcome, everyone.
Oh, we're just going?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't even say ready. Here we are.
We
Just let it rip.
Okay.
Welcome back to They Mostly Come Out at Night.
Forward. Let's get the important good things out of the way. Okay.
Things, you say. The important things out of the way.
The good things.
The good things before we get to the bad things.
Before we get to the real things.
The real... Anyway, please go like, comment, subscribe, share us, do all that stuff. Recommendations every 5 episodes.
Yes.
Really helps out the podcast. Really appreciate it.
This film is on Tubi.
It's bold to call this a film.
This
but
movie is on Tubi.
It is barely even a movie.
I want you, if you consider yourself...
If you think you've watched some shit, like if you think, okay, here's time to nut up or shut up.
Yeah,
If you think you've watched some shit, if you think that you have watched some of the worst shit imaginable, if you think, oh, I've watched Black Devil Doll from Hell, I've watched Savage Water, I've watched the Lucifer Complex, I've watched all those shit movies, I've seen the shittiest of the shit, I've seen Manos is the worst movie I've ever seen. No, I'm here to tell you, no, it's not. I want you to go to Tubi and you look up Things. And you look me dead. You try watch the entire fucking movie. Watch every single fucking scene.
Sober.
Yes.
Alone.
No alcohol. Just alone. You sit down.
No jokes.
No interruptions. No piss breaks. No nothing. You fucking watch this movie and tell me it's not the worst thing you've ever fucking seen in your entire life. You fucking tell me it's not.
I know this movie's reputation. So I was expecting a bad movie. Okay?
I was too, because I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
I was expecting a really bad movie.
Nothing can prepare, nothing, and I mean nothing, can prepare you for what you're about to watch when you put on this movie.
This is the worst.
I know we don't, and like...
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
This is the, like, hands down... Like, worse than Black Devil Doll from Hell, worse than Heavy Metal Massacre, yes. Which I'm shocked to say, because I thought when we did Heavy Metal Massacre, I was like, I don't think we'll see another bad movie for a while, not this bad at least.
That's in that.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I will eat my words. I was wrong.
Now this joins the crew.
It's like 5 fucking movies at this point. 5 fucking movies in the shitty echelon of fucking shit movies that no one on planet Earth has seen.
This joins them.
This joins that procession. Oh, because holy fuck. It is unwatchable. I'm serious. I want to see it in the comments. Watch this all the way through and tell me you did not want to...
You didn't want to off yourself.
You didn't want to fucking end it all by the end of it.
Yeah. Like, you did not just... Oh, my God.
Well, like, okay. Like, I guess we'll go over the plot, which there's barely anything, because it's just a mad scientist impregnates a woman with a bunch of weird insect things, and then they start hatching, and that's it.
Yeah, then...
And then they fight them, and then...
It's a husband and his wife.
It's a husband and his wife, his brother, and a friend who gets sent off to the fucking 5th dimension for half the movie.
They go to visit his cabin in the woods, and then they get attacked by the things.
And they get caught in a tailspin.
They get caught in a tailspin?
They get caught in a tailspin. You'll hear that song a lot.
That song twice, all the way through.
This is like...
And that's, like, look.
I know it's cliche to say, but this is something where... You could torture people with this. You could sit people down, force their eyes open, and force them to watch this movie, and I guarantee they will tell you all their secrets by the end of the movie.
The thing that kills me is simple, in theory, right?
Right.
Simple plot. people in woods. They go.
Alex's microphone is the wrong way. Sorry, I'm just telling him to twist it that way. Yeah, there we go.
Simple movie.
There we go. Now you can probably hear him a little better. If he didn't disconnect it or mute it. There we go. Okay, you're back on. You're back on. All right. We're losing it. I'm sorry. We're losing the plot.
So, simple in theory, right? A bunch of idiots in the woods, cabin in the woods.
Yeah, well, it's like it's not
whatever.
like you have a lot
but
to go off. Because we've seen
the
this
execution.
We've seen this premise before. A bunch of people in the woods, and you're just like throwing shit and blood and gore at them, right?
Evil Dead
should be fun. Evil Dead,
okay.
Exactly, right? You put Bruce Campbell through a bunch of shit, and you give him a bunch of gross blood to
they even
wade through.
Sort of try to do that because they find a recorder.
Oh my god!
In the freezer,
and it has a bunch of bullshit.
A monster voice on it.
Can we just talk about the opening scene and how little sense it makes? Where
I want you to have my baby.
I think it's a dream sequence.
My baby.
I think that's what it was supposed to be. But I want you to have my baby. And then
it's a woman in a monster mask.
It's implying, Alex, if the philosophical mind.
Please.
Put on your philosophical glasses, okay?
I tried.
She has a devil mask on, okay? So he's breeding with the devil.
Interesting.
And that's why there's little spawns of Satan that come out and eat everyone.
The spawn of Satan look like little papier-mâché spiders.
If you really look into this is about the...
Well, is that why they have...
It's about motherhood, and it's about...
It's about family.
About family, okay?
And that's what makes it so powerful.
So powerful. Holy shit, this movie sucks.
How about... Is that why... when they find the recorder in the freezer, conveniently enough in the freezer, they also have a copy of a book on the occult, and they name drop Aleister Crowley.
Well, and
if you've gone down the rabbit hole of
you think
goobers and whatnot, you've heard this.
Well, you'd think they find this thing, they find the recording. She gives birth to the fucking alien things, right? So they're breeding all over the place, and then they spend 40 minutes just sitting around drinking beer and talking about fucking nothing.
No, our guy tells a very important story about a sci-fi book that he read once about a boy named Harold who... It's
just bullshit. It's all bullshit. And then we get interrupted almost every 15 minutes with a stupid fucking newscast about some bullshit about George A. Romero's license getting stolen, and he's trying to fucking sue people for copywriting,
crime spree that's happening.
It makes no sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. Well, Amber Lynn.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the newscaster?
Well, the discerning eye,
yes,
may have looked at some posters of this movie, and they may have seen the name Amber Lynn just plastered right there on the front.
Yes.
Why is the name Amber Lynn plastered on the front of the movie?
Is she a porn star?
Yes.
Okay, is that
you have $2,000?
Is that the Amber Lynn?
Yes, you have $2,000.
So they just spent it on. Did this movie cost $2,000?
No, this movie cost more than that. But I read supposedly that's what they paid her for what I'm assuming was 30 minutes of work.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, very blatantly not in the same location.
Well, it's also hilarious because she is obviously reading cue cards off the side.
Which, in theory, it's whatever. She's a newscaster. They have a teleprompter.
Yeah.
But the cue cards for her are off in the corner on the bottom.
Not in front of her.
No.
They're to the side of her, so her eyes go to the side.
Because this movie's made by a complete moron. So they you have Amber Lynn, you put her on the poster. You have, some sexy bullshit on the poster. Because they literally say if you look at this movie.
Oh, yeah, no, Amber Lynn's everywhere on
They put her in there.
Yeah.
For marketing, scam, bullshit purposes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you're watching the movie and you're like, why is this here?
Yeah, you're just like, okay, why the fuck? Why do we have these newscasts?
Yeah, why is this newscast? And my favorite though is it's her and like I don't know some guy named Jamie or something
in a completely different room.
And it's a guy who's sitting in a chair that looks very similar to the chair I'm sitting in here, a nice little living room chair. I'm not like the set is embarrassing.
Well, even the house is embarrassing because there's barely like there's like
I don't even need to talk about that.
There's like 2 rooms.
It's a house. Because this movie's shot on 8mm, and it looks like dog shit. It looks like a fucking like 80s wedding video, okay? Which
a bad 80s, like an 80s wedding video shot by someone who like does not know how to operate a camera at all.
And here's the thing, in theory, that doesn't matter.
But here's the thing,
a skilled person.
Well, here's the thing, like even like okay, so like unfair thing to bring up, but Blair Witch Project, right?
Yes.
They had the actors actually use the cameras, and historically he was bad at using the 8mm black and white one, and so that's why some of the shots are blurry. But at least he can still hold a fucking frame.
Yeah. Well, that's also a movie where it ends up working in its favor
because it's more realistic.
Nothing in this movie,
right?
Works.
It's more. It kind of. Yeah. It's more realistic because it's a bunch of like indie filmmakers making a fucking school project. That's the whole.
Panicking.
That's the whole idea. Yeah. This is supposed to be like
a movie,
not the POV perspective.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a movie.
It's supposed to be a movie, and it fucking sucks. Everything about this thing looks like dog shit.
Like I think Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer was made on 16mm, which is like the next step above this. And if you compare those two, yeah, it's just absurd.
It's unfair to like compare.
But the thing is,
anything,
like, if you are a skilled filmmaker, 8mm, 16, 32, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like you'll know how to shoot on those.
You can pull something off.
Well, even if you're not skilled, even if you have any experience with holding a fucking film camera.
Yeah, because this is just gobbledygook.
This is just fucking stupid. That's the thing. It's just nothing in this movie.
The other thing that kills this movie, apart from the fact that most of this movie is just a bunch of idiots walking around a house, either drinking or talking shit.
Yeah. The
other massive elephant in the room is almost all the dialogue is ADR.
Yes, it's all ADR and it's all bullshit.
And and I'm including the sound effects.
I don't think any line of dialogue in this movie actually pertains to kind of like anything. There are some things where they will just spout like exposition needlessly, and like because no one would talk about it. Like when he's putting like his brother's dead corpse in the closet, and he's like, "I'll just put you in here underneath the floorboards so no one can eat you."
That's after he says like, "Oh no, I won't let them eat you alive.
I won't let them eat you alive. I'm going to put you in the closet, and I'm going to put you underneath the floorboards so they can't eat you." It's just all bullshit.
Or like they're hanging out. This is after somebody's already died, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no beer. They apparently drank all the beer in the house.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, look for something else, and he finds whiskey. And he dipshit number 1 takes the whiskey and pours it on the head of dipshit number 2.
Yeah, because he hears a sound.
And then they hear sounds earlier, so he like pretends to hear a sound. He's like, I got you.
I just didn't want to get whiskey poured on my head.
I didn't want you to pour whiskey on me.
It's just gobbledygook. It's just
for lack of
just brain matter.
For lack of a better word, it's stupid.
It's just stupid.
That's the thing. That's the fatal.
Well, and my thing is there is no substance to anything going on.
My favorite bit of the movie, though, I will say, my favorite bit of the movie is it's very obvious that the guy they got to play the doctor is just... He knows.
Well, he's in on the joke because every scene he's in, he has this fucking ear-to-ear grin.
It's someone's cousin.
And you can tell he's laughing through his lines.
Because they're stupid.
And they ADR it, so it doesn't, like... He's not constantly laughing.
Well, the ADR also drives me insane because there's multiple scenes where... Like, especially in the horror scenes, where, their mouths are moving and they clearly just stuck a microphone there.
Yes.
And if they remembered the line, they yelled it into the microphone. But every now and then, they clearly have no fucking clue what the line was.
The worst.
So they just say like a guy has like his hand gets bitten off, and he's like, "Give me back my," and then he's just like, "Ah," he just says like he starts saying gibberish.
Yeah.
Because he has no idea what he actually said.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
The mouths, of course, don't match at all, and
there's multiple scenes where
so
people
bad.
just like. There's the iconic.
Can you?
20 minutes of
Yeah.
them walking around with the two flashlights.
Yeah.
And there's multiple shots of like somebody walks through a door and their mouth clearly moves.
Well, and there's no sound whatsoever. They didn't ADR this scene whatsoever. And it's like 20 minutes long. I'm sure it's not 20 minutes long, but it feels like it's an eternity.
There's also the fact that we have two deaths that occur.
Yes.
Because of people getting locked behind a door. So you get the lovely
ADR screaming.
One of them sounds like the guy who was supposed to play the actor quit or died of alcohol poisoning.
It's so
they have like another voice. ADR him?
He's like, "Oh no, I'm missing my arm. I'm missing my leg.
They're eating me.
They're eating me. Oh my god, I'm there's a part of me over here and over here." And then he opens the door and the skull is talking for some reason. For no reason whatsoever. The skull is like, I still have some fighting left in me. It's like a Monty Python skit.
This is after
it literally is like the dumbest Monty Python skit you've ever watched, where it's like, "'Tis but a flesh wound," and it's like the skull talking about.
Speaking of Monty Python, the discerning eye may have looked at the poster for this movie.
Yes,
and you may have seen the 12-foot long drill bit.
That's not there.
I love that poster, by the way, and I'm using the word love in like opposite day version here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
everything we're saying about this movie is absolutely true, and saying that poster is deceiving is
first of all
an understatement.
Our dude on the poster looks like 10 years older than in the movie, which is like it's kind of like, okay, really. And the big issue is on the poster he has a 12-foot long fucking drill bit. And you think like, oh, this is gonna be a fucking epic drill bit, right? Guess what he has in the movie? Has a little
tiny spade bit,
little baby bit, like the kind that I have in my fucking house. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Like you could make this fucking movie yourself. And my favorite bit is he drills like two things to death with his little baby spade bit.
Here, okay. So
and he disconnects the cable. And then he runs over to the cable, and he kind of like, if you ever see like infomercials where people pretend to like do simple things and they can't do them, like he pretends like he can't connect the extension cords together, and he gives up. So you get like 2 minutes of stupid drill bit action, and then that's it.
Okay, so here's the most egregious things I found on that poster that I posted on our Instagram. Okay.
Are you talking about the...
It has a review...
Oh, that one.
From Cinema Sewer, who made the movie.
They reviewed their own movie?
Yeah. So here it is. You ready for this? And then I'll get to the most egregious one.
Yeah.
So bad, so unfathomably, so unwatchingly terrible, one finds oneself going back to the film, and again, so despicable, one feels the need to share it with others, if only to create some kind of support network. Ellipses. Nick Sheehan of Cinema Sewer.
I get it.
And guess who made the fucking movie?
Well, I'm assuming they distributed it.
They distributed it.
After.
So you're putting your own review on the fucking movie?
Where are they going to get to review this one?
One says,
Hey, you're not gonna get no Roger Ebert on this, okay?
gore is the trump card of this movie from Canada.
That's a lie.
Something to scream about.
Oh, I was screaming, so they're not wrong.
Then the most egregious from U.S. Daily Register, which I doubt that is even fucking real. This can't be real. It's the Things, a movie that defines what cult really is.
You saw that. You read that off before we even watched this.
That is egregious.
Defines what cult is.
Can you believe?
Oh, I believe it.
Can you believe that?
They have to market their piece of shit movie.
But Strike -9 is my favorite composer of all time.
I love in the opening.
I love his like slamming on a fucking Casio keyboard.
I love the opening credits when it says like theme song by Strike-9 or whatever.
Yeah, it's Strike-9.
And then immediately after, we get a music by credit, and guess who it is? Again,
Strike-9.
It's Strike-9 again. He's so important he had to be mentioned twice.
Yeah.
Strike-9. Get the fuck out of here. Christ.
Can we talk about the bugs for a minute?
What does it say? They look like, you know what they look like?
They look like turds. Like giant
the mouths,
fucking turds.
The mouths look like the xenomorph queen in Aliens.
But with bigger teeth.
But, you know, shit.
Well,
and they kind of look like spiders. They have a body of a spider.
In a way, but they have a really big butt.
Well, that's like the spider, whatever you call it.
They have the fucking huge ass on them.
They got a donk, all right?
And then we get a lot of them being destroyed, and it's supposed to be all like gory and like grotesque.
Please.
It looks like shit.
Paper mache monsters.
I do love the part because it's animal lovers. I'm sorry, the dog dies in this movie. When the guy is going around the house alone, right, and he's like killing all the aliens.
Okay,
right?
but can we? Okay, but you need to set this up by mentioning that we get like a 2-minute long off-screen dog death.
Yeah, it literally lingers on it for so long.
The dog goes behind a closet. Not a closet. It goes behind a curtain.
Yeah.
Like somebody off camera is like coaxing it with treats probably.
Yeah, right.
And the dog goes behind the curtain and you get like stock dog audio.
Yes.
And somebody like jizzes some cranberry juice on the wall and then it keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going and then
they jizz more cranberry juice on the wall.
Yeah.
And then it's over.
Yeah.
And then like an hour later in the movie, our idiot.
So he's looking around the house, right? And he looks behind the curtain and he's like, "Oh no, Grove's dog dead." And like or some shit like that. It's something like
you bloody dog.
It's like incoherent garbage.
It's the whole movie.
And then starts puking for like a straight minute.
It's a straight minute of just this dude puking with ADR noises.
Yeah. As he's puking on this like gray sludge.
The most egregious fucking sound effect bullshit is there's a
more egregious than the guys behind the door dying.
Yes, I'm serious. The 3 minutes of bold. Our doctor's lab that you just randomly get footage of, where they have it's the doctor, his assistant, and like 2 body delivery men, and he has a guy strapped to a chair where his hand is a skeleton hand for some reason. And he chops off the hand. And then he cuts his tongue out.
Yeah.
He takes his eye out. And then he chops off the guy's head. And the whole scene is literally...
We probably did...
whole...
No...
whole scene.
To be honest, we probably did better Foley work than they did on this movie.
That's the whole scene.
Do you remember when the guy kills the alien on the... Oh, sorry, I keep calling them aliens. The fucking...
The Thing?
The things. He kills one of the thing on the fucking stove, right? And then he wipes his hand off with a paper towel.
Oh my god.
And they just rub a paper towel over the fucking microphone.
That scene made no sense. That scene made no sense, which I know is a bold statement for this movie. Because he takes... Do you remember he takes a little baby knife?
Yes.
It's like a butcher knife, but for some reason they got like a little mini-me version of one. And he stabs the thing off camera. The guy, the idiot number 2, says, "You got him real good." And then, but the thing's sitting on his flashlight.
When he's like slowly,
we get like a 1-minute scene of him reaching for the flashlight. Is the thing dead? And then its mouth moves, so it's not dead. And then a minute later, he gets the flashlight, even though they supposedly showed us that the thing was still alive.
Every scene lingers so fucking long on just nonsense that it renders this movie unwatchable. It literally, you're just sitting there waiting for something else to happen, and they just linger and linger and linger on like just bullshit.
Well, also the fact that when they don't linger, your brain just melts.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So when you get to the riveting monster action, like,
what about that fucking dumbass dream sequence at the end?
Okay.
Where he, like, the doctor comes for a house call.
Yes.
And he's like, I can't believe you did this.
You killed everybody.
You killed everyone.
There's murder written on your face.
Everywhere. And the doctor's like, I don't think I did this. You did this. There's blood everywhere. You're the only
one here. Show me the things, yeah.
And
so he can't find them.
He can't find them, and he's like, they're hiding. I know you're hiding. You did all of this. I can't believe. And that's when he like locks him in the room.
He locks him in the bathroom where apparently the things are there.
Like, oh my god, there's a thing, and then
they eat him.
And then he opens the door a bit. No, wait, that's after the dream sequence. So the guy slowly closes the fucking closet. And
no, he shows him. Yeah.
He escapes the house, and he goes out, and he goes to a little pond. And he's like, "Help! Oh my God, help!" And
there's a guy in a bridge.
There's a little tiny bridge that you could clearly just walk up the sides of. No. It's fine, but whatever.
He has to be picked up. And
the guy has to like save him, and it's like this heroic rescue. And they're like, "Oh my God!" And they start playing.
I need to talk to the cops.
Tailspin.
They play the stupid Tailspin song. We get 3 minutes of them hiking through the woods.
They're hiking through the woods. They finally get to the car, and he's like, "Oh, thank God!" And then before they get in the car, it's like, "What if that was all a dream?"
And then it is.
And then it ends, and he wakes up in the closet.
And then you see like 6 or 7 shots of him wrestling with the doctor, who's now a zombie man,
trying to get out of the fucking thing.
And he pushes him and locks the door on him.
One that becomes a zombie?
Doesn't matter.
No,
exactly. After 7,
are you kidding me? I'm never watching this shit ever again.
After 70 shots of him wrestling with the doctor and pushing him through a door and closing it,
I'm never watching this bullshit ever again.
Looks at the camera and says like, "We'll get you, dead or alive." And then he's
like, "We have all the time. We can wait. We are patient."
And then our guy's in the closet, and there's a thing behind him, and he just keeps repeating, "I'll be okay.
Right. I'll be okay.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay."
Which is kind of the mantra I was using for the whole movie.
No, I was using...
Like, "I'll be okay.
No.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay."
I was using the mantra from, spoiler, the end of Halloween 3, when they're playing the fucking Silver Shamrock commercial.
Yes.
And the guy is like trying to get them to take the commercial off there, and he's like, turn it off, stop it, turn it off. That was me. Like, I felt like I was going to have maggots and worms crawling out my brain watching this.
You do feel like one of the kids wearing the masks at the end of the Halloween.
Yeah, that's me.
You really, like, your brain just goes to fucking mush.
Yeah.
Although, the one thing that gave me, like, a deep chortle, the thing that, like, kind of broke us a little bit.
There's a few.
Well, the one big thing that, like, kind of broke me, to be honest, is how the friend disappears for, like, half the movie, and then we get, like, a random news report, and then all of a sudden he's back with his tiny itty-bitty chainsaw.
At the very end of the movie.
He appears out of fucking nowhere. Like he got like dragged into a fucking wormhole or some shit, and then like
that whole scene.
I don't get it. Because he disappears for no explanation, and he's like, oh, he must have got pulled into the 4th, 5th, or 6th dimension.
That whole scene kind of broke us because our dude, our main idiot, after all this bullshit, he lays down on the couch to take a nap. You remember that?
Yes.
And then he wakes up, and suddenly he's surrounded by things, and he freaks out. And he has, I think his only weapon is like a golf club or something.
Yeah, but then the news reporter makes a news report about how they're all like they're on the run. Like
somebody's on the run.
There's like these 2 murderers that are on the run, and police are looking for them.
And then our guy who was gone for the whole movie shows up with a little baby chainsaw,
a little plug-in chainsaw,
and it's just him like screaming. And it's supposed to be like Evil Dead, but it's ADR, and it clips the audio. So he's like screaming, and then halfway through his scream, the audio just goes completely mute, and then the scream cuts back in, and it's that, and then our guy like wrestling with nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's him like, for some reason, he's on the floor, and he's like struggling with something.
Well, and this is before he starts like talking about them like ripping off his arms and legs and how he's everywhere.
Oh
and
my God.
how he's like a talking skeleton, and they do like the whole Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail kind of thing. But like dumb, really dumb, really fucking dumb.
I want to die.
I fucking hate this movie. I kind of want to stop talking about it, to be honest. I really just... Like, we're giving this way too much attention. Way more attention than it deserves. I don't know. Should we just do rating and get the fuck out of here?
Listen, it's 1 out of 10. It's
a 1 out of 10.
Worst piece of shit. This joins the echelon.
This might be like our shortest review ever because I'm just done talking about it. It's fucking... It's that horrific.
This joins that rare echelon of shit.
Here's something bold.
Please.
I would rather watch Black Devil Doll from Hell.
We made this, Will. We made it like maybe 20 minutes into this movie when we both said this is worse than Black Devil Doll from Hell because that at least has a fucking normal structure.
Yes. Also,
we're not making like Twin Peaks here. It's not a David Lynch movie, okay? Your stupid bullshit movie made by a bunch of drunks follow a structure.
Dude, from shot one, I was like, I want to turn this off. Like, the first word spoken is literally, have my baby.
I want you to have my baby.
And I was like, I'm done. I'm over this shit. I'm done. And then we sat through a fucking hour and 20 minutes of this shit. And... don't worry, we got the DVD version, so there's special features after the fucking credits. There's no fucking way I'm watching those fucking bloopers. I don't care.
Well, the movie...
I do not give a shit.
The movie ends, credits roll at like hour 15, and, you know, you go over there to turn the movie off, and we see there's like 10 more minutes, and we're like, excuse me? And then you fast forward, and there's like outtakes.
Oh, we saw... What's funny is we saw one outtake with the fucking reporter woman. I didn't watch any not a second of it. I paused it on there and we turned it off. Like we were so done with the movie.
Yeah, because it's like her talking to someone off camera, probably about how this fucking movie is.
I wasn't even curious. I was just like, nope, we're done. We are fucking done. I'm over it. Fuck this movie. It fucking deserves to be in the fucking trash.
Hot take, Will. Watching those bloopers is dangerous. Okay. There's only so much of staring into the abyss that your mind is meant to handle.
You know what?
I don't need that.
You know what watching those bloopers would have been? It's like watching the Ring videotape. Where it's like you watch the bloopers and then you get a phone call saying you're going to die in 7 days.
No, it's like, imagine you watch a snuff film, Will. Like you're like one of those fucking degenerates, and you watch like beheading videos.
Mean any normal day on Twitter?
Yeah, and then for some ungodly reason, after you finish your beheading video, there's like bloopers of them like talking about like what they had for lunch that day.
Yeah, that would be like the same
It's
thing.
like this is the equivalent of that. It's like, no, I'm already like traumatized. Okay, I watched the stupid bullshit.
We watched
I'm
it.
done.
We saw it. It's the worst shit we've ever seen in our entire lives. That's all you're getting. Like, it literally a 1 out of 10. Like, what else do you want? Like, it's fucking horrible.
I'm truly shocked because I knew this was going to be a bad movie.
I knew it was too. It has a reputation.
Yeah.
I did not expect it to be that bad.
Because I knew the basic plot. I knew that, the whole Amber Lynn thing. I knew that. Here in my brain, I was like, okay, movie's going to open with her doing a news report on the movie.
Yes.
And then you'll have the movie. See, I was giving too much credit, though. That's what a normal movie would do. You have a news report like, police found dead bodies and all sorts of blood in this cabin in the woods.
Right.
And here's our story. And then movie starts. But no, they just waste our fucking time.
That's all this movie is. It's a giant waste of time.
So you think
it's
to yourself,
a massive piece of shit.
It's no.
Like, probably, like, no hyperbole here. Nothing. I am not mincing words when I say this. Hands down, the worst fucking piece of shit movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like, I was struggling to think, is this worse than Heavy Metal Massacre? The one thing, maybe the two things, that might put this over the top is Heavy Metal Massacre is shorter, and it does, in a way, have a more basic structure.
It has at least some structure to it.
It tries.
Like, Things has like a foundation, but they forgot to build the fucking house. It's like there's no structure here. It is just people hanging out in a house, and sometimes bugs attack them.
Yeah.
There's sometimes demon things attack them.
It has all the foundations. Mad scientist. Occult shit.
Like I said, they poured the foundation.
Yeah.
It's all here, right? But you got to build a fucking house when you're fucking like making a movie.
You have to
have a foundation.
Try.
You have to have a structure to your fucking movie. It can't just be like empty. And that's all this is. It's fucking empty. It's devoid of anything entertaining. There's nothing here.
Like, only times we laughed is there's just those moments when it transcends such stupidity that you just can't help it.
Well, I think we were laughing more because we were going fucking insane.
That and the fact that eventually you just go insane. Because
there's only so much insanity you can watch before you just start kind of just laughing through it, because you can either laugh or
cry
or end it all, and we decided laughing was the only way to get through it.
It's the way to survive.
It's the only way to get through it. And I challenge any one of you, if you're a connoisseur of shit and you're just like, I have seen the worst fucking movies on the planet, I bet you fucking anything you haven't seen Things.
Look, if you
are some psychopath that enjoys this fucking movie, I don't know if I trust you. I'll be honest.
Check your hard drive.
I don't know if I would trust you, and I think you might be a full-blown sociopath.
I'm happy for you. If you enjoy this movie,
I'm not happy for you. You don't deserve joy if you enjoy this movie.
If you found joy in this,
you don't deserve
that's
happiness.
A little it's interesting.
If you're a fan of this movie, you do not deserve happiness.
I don't know about fan. I mean, Christ.
That's what I mean. Like, if you're a fan of this, I don't think you enjoy. You don't.
It's one thing if you're
happiness.
It's one thing if you're brain fried enough to be like, oh, this is a great so bad it's good movie. That's one thing, but unironic enjoyment. Oh, honey.
No.
It's not meant to be.
Listen, I'm done. If you have
I'm good.
anything else to say, you can. But I'm over it. I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
ever want to think about this fucking movie. It's exhausting. It's way too fucking long, even though it's only an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, seriously.
It's just it's a pain. It's painful to watch this movie.
Yes.
It is literally like a torture device. And so that's literally all I have to say. It is like the biggest dog shit movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't ever want to think about it ever again. We've seen the fucking worst movie. We've stared into the void, and it spoke back and said, "I'm dog shit, and I'm fucking things."
Here's the thing, Will. Here's what you should be happy about. At least for 89. It's only uphill, baby.
Well, and okay, here's the other thing too. I've seen the worst, right? Up until a certain point, I'm sure there'll be
Eventually.
I'm sure eventually there'll be movies that kind of beat this. But up until this point, I have seen the shit. I've hit rock bottom on movies, okay?
Yeah.
So there's only up from here.
Look, at least for 89, it's only up.
Yeah.
Like, even if we get some other really bad shit,
At least
it will not
if
be.
we get some bad shit, it will nowhere near
Yeah.
as bad as things. That you cannot tell me that there's going to be a movie as bad as this piece of fucking shit.
No.
No way.
No.
So that is a saving grace. That is the only grace I can give this movie, is that you don't have to ever fucking watch it again. You've watched it.
You survive.
You've done the challenge. You've waded through the fucking minefield that is this movie.
You join the support group, you go to therapy.
And it's over. And you
It's
can go
over.
watch other movies, and you can take comfort knowing that no other
will
movie
not be this.
is going to be as bad as this fucking movie. You can take comfort.
Yes.
It's like a fucking warm blanket knowing that every movie, even if it's shit, is not
survived.
going to be as bad as Things. Because I've seen Things, and I've survived it.
It's true.
So,
That's it.
fuck everyone involved in this movie. Fuck every single person involved in this movie. And for They Mostly Come Out at Night, this has been Will.
This is what Alex.
And we'll talk to you all later.
Bye.
Bye.